Hey guys, and welcome back to Factorio, the modular campaign. I don't know why I'm still picking this stuff up. Boom. There we go, that's what I'm talking about. Let's ditch some of this rubbish. Let's, oh, I thought we were done. Let's grab us some long-handled inserters. Long-armed. Long-handed inserters. That's one of the things that you, That's one of the things that you get when you're used to playing it by yourself and you're used to calling things what you call them as opposed to the proper name for things. So I'm probably going to call some stuff like things that actually have no correlation to the actual name of the things. Do forgive me. I am but a man. I'm a butt man. No, never mind. Hey, I find myself funny, okay? That's the main thing. I don't really care if anyone else does, as long as I do. I'm going to need some more fast inserters. And unfortunately, I'm going to use all of the inserters that I create to create fast inserters. Come on. Should actually ditch 5 of them. There we go. Alrighty. Let's get this all sorted. I really need to sort out where my stuff's getting kept. There we go. That's it's actually pretty much right. Apart from these pieces of crap, because you don't ever use them ever again. Beautiful! There we go, so now there's a doubler for you. So what you want to do is... That's it. Yeah, that freaking brain wasn't working there. And we want one more. And can we grab you and put you down here? Actually. Shove it there, why not? There we go. And then they'll all just pass to each other and fire it in this box so it gets fuller quicker. Right, so let us grab a... let's grab these things. Once again, I apologise for the darkness. Let me rotatatio. Shove these things here and here. Okay, and power! There we go. So I'll start feeding all of that. Might as well shove another one on this side. Because I can. There we go. And let's bash down a couple of trees to get some more wood. So we can make some more power poles, because I've run out. There we go. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to make some science. Some red science. We're going to automate that so that we can start going through all of these, all of the red science techs. So for red science, the base thing that you want is you want to make iron gear wheels, and you need copper plate to make the science pack. Iron gear wheels are made, like literally one iron is one iron gear wheel, so it's not really a big deal. Then let's go iron gear wheels, and one iron gear wheel can support up to 10 science pack factories. Like one iron gear wheel factory will support 10 science pack factories. So it is legitimately ridiculous. What we are going to need though is we're going to need to remove all of this junk that I literally just set up. It should have picked up enough anyway for us. Yep, 600 odd. That should do me for a little while at least. Alright, let's start bringing it down. So this is the start of our main bus. What we'll do is we'll have copper either I think there's actually a good amount of space there. We might be able to make copper in that section. If not, we can just push it down a little bit. Which we're actually going to have to do now. So, because we're going to need copper plates for this. We've got 15 there, I need one more. Oh, we've got one more here. Beautiful. Can I also have a wooden box, please? Can I have an M, please? So, what I'm doing with the wooden box is I'm going to get rid of these burner inserters because we don't need them anymore. We also don't need this coal thing down here. Not burner inserters, burner mining drives. We don't need any more burner inserters because the way that I make it, I only make enough that I need. There we go, we don't need any of these. Boom. There might be some coal kicking about, there we go. So what I'll do is I'll get the wooden box and I'll shove all of these in it and I'll shoot it with my crappy little pistol. It takes so long. There we go. I should have just waited until military was done so that I could put the crappy little pistol in it, but whatevs, it's fine. Right, so I've got the 16 of them. Let's make... Actually, let's just make 15 of these. What is it we'd be missing? It's copper. We would be missing copper. Let's go and dig this up. The desert's pretty good because you find a lot of oil in the desert plus a lot of empty space that has stuff like it has a lack of trees. So what we're going to do with the main bus is we'll start building stuff above it here. And once we've used all of that row, we'll come down, we'll start building stuff to this side. Because nobody says that a main bus needs to be in a straight bloody line. And once we start zigzagging it along, like, it won't really matter. I say that because I've seen quite a few YouTubers who disregard areas because it's not a straight line, which I thought was really strange. No, it needs to be in a straight line. I've watched an awful lot of Factorio. Basically to learn some stuff, to the main reason I watched a lot of Factorio was to work out what we're going to do in this campaign, which is to work out proper ratios and patterns for the things that you're going to be building. But the issue is, not a lot of YouTubers use the proper ratios and patterns for the things that I'm going to be building, and it's really annoying. God, my fake OCD will start flaring if I don't do this. Ah, that's really annoying. That is such a waste of a miner right at the end there. Whatever. It's not that it's a waste of a miner. I mean, the miners all generate the exact same amount of copper per minute, basically. Like, so the miners themselves, even though this has only got 1,500 that it can mine, and this one's got 15,000, that'll mine at the exact same rate as the rest of them. I mean, it's not going to stop it from mining as quickly, but it'll just die out a lot quicker than it otherwise would have. So let's pull this up. If you're wondering, by the way, why I start off one beyond what it actually needs to be, it's so that when I pop this one on, it goes to the side that I want it to be. I can't remember if loading from the left and letting it go round will put it on the right side, the proper side of the belt. It does. So I don't actually need this, but it makes me feel better. And that's what this is all about, making me feel better. What I'm going to do is, I'm going to grab these, excuse me, I'm going to grab these and put them there. Okay, so we've got one space, oh sugar, we've got the track, a space, then that. So it'll be a track, space that, track, space 1, 2, space that. Ah, yeah, bugger. This is just too close. God damn it. I couldn't have it outputting. Oh, that's really annoying. You know what? It is super easy to change that as well, so. Basically because of the way that it's been done. There we go. Let's just send that stuff through. There we are. Actually, let's... There we go. So we'll send it that way instead. There we go. We'll send it round the way so that we can actually have our copper going in the right direction. That should make me a bit happier. And it also means that we can just send the copper ore going this way instead of having to do anything funky. Yes, I would have preferred it if they were all moving in the same direction. Yes, it would have made me a lot happier, but meh. You can't always get what you want. I need that to go there. That to go like that. There we go. And underneath, boom boom, send it across. Beautiful. And there we go. We shall have... That doesn't need to be there. Why is this not... Oh, because I'm an idiot, that's why. I forgot to put the last two on that. Not like we need any more output on the iron side, but it's always nice to have it. See, normally I wouldn't like these two sitting so close together. So what I'm going to do is... See, there's two ways you can do it. You see, corners slow down the transportation of stuff, but something I'm going to teach you guys later on is about throughput, etc. Oh, what does I want? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. So I want it to be coming out here. Because it's slow, yeah, corners slow down throughput, but that's fine if you actually do your belts properly, which I'll show you guys later on when we actually get access. There we go, and we'll shove that there. And there is the main belt for that. The reason, if anyone's wondering why I leave so much space, so 4 between them, is so that I can get roboports going down the middle. It's good to plan ahead. If you don't know what roboports are, don't worry about it. It'll all become evident when we get to that area in the playthrough. There we go. And I'm already wishing I had robots to do this for me. There we are. So let's get another load of them. What am I missing? Oh, copper again. Ah, we're sorting copper. I'm gonna have to do what I've done before. I'm gonna have to get it so it's just working on at least one of them. Actually, I'd much prefer it to be going in, as opposed to... Oh, we've got loads, as opposed to coming out. There we are. Let's get one of them plugged in. Let's start shoving in the poles that we're going to need. Oh, we've got loads of poles. I can shove in all the poles now. There we are. Ah, no. Bloody belt's taking me away. There we are, and blop. Ah, god damn it, you're in the wrong place, man. There we are. Okay, so let's get this going up. Let's get a splitter, which we need copper for. God damn you, man. Give me some copper. There we go. Let's shove in 25 there, 25 and 25. And I'll just fill you guys up manually because you don't have long-handed inserters. There we are. Now we can get some copper out. Yay! Mine. God, I need a lot more copper. Come to me. Yeah, I don't need this splitter here actually. You know what? Why don't I just do that for now then? Because I need that splitter for something else. There we go. We need that splitter here. So we can do this. Knock it under and across and sorted. Automation! That's exactly what I want. Alright, so let's... Oh, what am I doing? What are you doing, Steejo? That's another mess up from my other campaign where I've got the ores actually run around the outside and the finished material coming in inside. That's all that was. Right. Are we good here? Yes, we are. We just need inserters for everything. And to pick up some copper to make my day a lot better. There we go. And as soon as that's done, we can start on the automation of science. The annoying thing is, I'm starting to build up a lot of pollution now with the sheer amount of not only smelting, but the amount of mining that we're doing and things, and electricity. So we'll start to build up pollution, so we might get attacked by the biters. You know what? I've gone and done messed that up. There we go. Alright, put you guys in the right way. Shove you guys in as well. No! Everything needs to be neat. There we go, and I need 5, 6, 7, 8 long arms. And then we're sorted. Alright, can I shove you in there and you in here? Just shove that in these ones so that they can get started while I'm waiting on the long armed inserters getting going. Right. There we go, get the fuel in, and we're laughing. There we go, now we've got copper being made, huzzah! In ridiculous amounts. Which is great. So now what we can do is we can start automating science. And what I need is I need a lot more labs than what we've got. Right, so we've got 1 there and we've got 4 getting made. 5, 6. So that's just got 7 in total. I need another 3. Always work with 10 labs. 1, 2, and I'll tell you why in a little second, why I always work with 10 labs. 10. Because if you look at any of the technologies, they use factors of 10. So it's 10 things, 50 things, 100 things, 50 things, 100 things. So I think there's one thing that's 75. Yeah, there you go, effect transmission, 75. Basically, if you put science within one of the labs and it's being used, then that's that science pack done. Like, that's it gone. So if you've got, say, 6 labs and the thing only needs 5 science packs, then that 6th one is wasted when it completes, because you don't get that back at all. So you're better off having 10 labs. I wouldn't say 20 or anything. You could have 20 if you don't mind wasting 10 every time. But like I said, it's just a waste. It's a waste of labs that you really don't need to be wasting. But with that, I'm going to call it an episode. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. I've been Steve, you've been awesome, and I'll see you next time. I forgot to put frickin' inserters down here. 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I'll see you next time. Bye bye.